Hello, everybody. I'm just gonna wait online for a few minutes and see if people hop on. It's an opportunity for a live free reading, as well as asking any questions. So let me know if you're here. I think one person's watching. Hi, Erica. How are you? Two people. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? All right. So, Erica, did you have a question or a question for a reading or something? I can pull a card for you. You can ask me anything about being your channel, your medium. Hello, Renee. How are you? I kind of want to get started, but I don't know. I don't know where to start. Should I just do like a? Yeah, me too. I'm so excited to be on live. YouTube kind of took care of it for me. There was a process. It was encoding. It was all sorts. Okay. All right. So Renee, let's get to you. And then do be aware that like I'll get to the comments, but as I do readings, it'll lag behind a little bit. So okay. For you, I'm gonna be using the flower therapy by Doreen Virtue to get a message about this union, about this bond. Balance work, rest, and play. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. I'm sensing right now that no, the time is not right for them to come back if they ever will, just because you have yet to truly apply yourself in a more structured format. And I'm getting to apply yourself to career and release this bond. If it's meant to come back to you, it will apply balance in your life and you will see a balance return to you in the way that the universe dictates. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Erica. Okay, we're gonna get to your daughter. Let's see. I feel like she's mad at me. She's not mad at you, dear heart. She's mad at the world and you being the mother and the closest thing and the influencer and the molder of her mind. Sure, she might be mad at you, but that's not really what she's mad at. Keep your dreams alive and adventure. Okay, so as far as what you have to do, Erica, in this bond is to keep your dreams alive and adventure. Go about this with a sense of adventure. Nobody's perfect. You cannot be perfect, and neither can they. All right. And oh, it's reversed on here. That's fun because it's live. But keeping your dreams alive is positive thinking. So let her experience her emotions. It's okay to distance yourself a little bit from that in order for her to experience these emotions and come to her own conclusions. And she would actually appreciate this space to do so. It would show trust in her judgment, really. All right. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? All right. I would love to know about my life purpose because you're getting a little confused. So these readings are not cheat sheets or quick answers. I hope you know, Maylene, but we can get to how you can listen to yourself. All right. What was your question? How you can find your own divine life purpose. And for you, we're using the Archangel Power Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Rodley Valentine. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Two of Raphael, two of hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those that you love. So when it comes to finding your divine life purpose, it's really talking about connecting to your spiritual team as well as being grounded because you have 10 of Ariel as well. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. You are on your pathway and the answer lies within yourself. This two of Raphael is a unity card. And for you, I'm experiencing a unity with spirit directly. You don't even really need angels or guides or any sort of middleman to communicate with that source energy and to recognize the signs put right in front of you. When it's a sign from your angel, it has like a little personal touch or a fragmented touch of a certain frequency, but it all leads back to that divine source. So you do have the answer within you. Losing yourself within yourself is how you find yourself, right? I know, a little vague, perhaps not what you wanted to hear exactly, but it is the truth. Hi, Chris Holson, how you doing? You're welcome, Erica. Want to know about your future, Uzma Siddiq. Am I saying that correctly? It's a beautiful name. So you want to know about your future. We're going to use the Gaia Oracle for you, dear heart. We're going to pull a card here. How many people do we have? 9 people. Okay. That's cool. I love it. Sacred Heart. And the image on the back is the image of this card. And whenever that happens, I like to say that, the artist chose it for the synchronicity speaks in that format. I feel like they really wanted to bring out this motion as an encapsulation for their entire purpose behind the deck. So Sacred Heart, passion, love, and spiritual communion. Uzma, your future is very bright, but also very burning. So the veil is going to be lifting and it's going to be shedding away difficult aspects of your ego that you identify with. Those parts of you that you allow to define you, that you associate with. They do not define you. And as the truth comes through this lifted veil, it hurts to let go of bits and pieces of yourself. So within the next 3 months is what I'm sensing. You're going to be experiencing some big changes, and take it humbly. Okay? All right. So there you go. Hello, Divine Guidance. How are you? Cool beans, cool beans. What do you guys feel? Are you all part of, do you identify with the Twin Flame community? Do we want like a general love reading? See what's going on in the ether? You can also feel free to ask me any question about what I do, if that is something that appeals to you. Hi, Jesper. 50-50 contract with a friend also named Jesper. Okay, interesting. Jesper. Providing brainwave optimism. He has been in the business for 8 years, and I've really seen it work. All right, so 50-50 contract. Jesper, is this a business deal sort of thing? Jasper, are you still on? I'd like a little bit of clarification of what the 50-50 contract is. A franchise with U.S. company. Okay, so it is for business. We're going to get a feel of the nature of this bond with the Butterfly Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Support. Okay, so I'm feeling you giving your energy in order to receive energy. I am getting a good feel about this. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with other people and their angels and their energetic frequency. There's a lot of work going on to contribute to this bond that you don't see yet. So consider this an affirmation that your good feelings about it are good. All right. Feed into that. Let that grow as a seed and just watch where it takes you. Cool. Thanks. Hi, Lindsay Dawson. How are you? All right. So, and Uzma, yes. When I called you out. Oh, yes. And you said thank you. So beautiful. And Erica, any message from your spirit guide, please and thank you. I'm holding the deck that the spirit guide wants to use. So we'll just do a quick little cleanse here. Not that it needs a whole lot. All right, a guided message to Erica from her spirit guide, please. Adult children. We're going to get 3 cards real quick here. real quick. Okay, wait. Hold on. All of these. All right. You are to act on your feelings when it comes to dealing with certain people around you. You have sentimental feelings, emotions, spiritual growth. Take the next step now, and adult children. So you are taking care of people's inner child. You are delivering karma. You are to trust your intuition. You are to act on your emotions, because energy is motion. It's what drives and creates everything around us. They are valid. They are true. You are to take action on those emotions around you in regards to other people and the boundaries of your relationship. And it's time for you to output into this boundary, into this relationship, and present who you are and represent love and deliver people's karma so that they can continue to go along effectively in this world without causing damage that they don't know they're causing. Okay, so that's what your spirit guide has to say to you. B for B. All right, the intention this Cancer male has for me. B will be, I'm using the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue to get a tone of the energetic bond and the true nature of it. Okay. So you have retreat and attraction. It's time for you to disconnect from this world. Along with, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Pay him no mind. It does not matter what his intentions are. What is your job is to attract in. Just know that if this is something you want, if love is something you want, emanate love for yourself. Put it into, it's not like you have to love yourself first. It's not like you have a lot of work to do. It's not like you don't love yourself, but it's more for you to focus on being the flower and letting the honeybee come to you. All right. And when you set out that perfume, you also get to choose what it is you put out. So don't define anything. Don't expect anything from this relationship. And this retreat card, as I say with a bubble of truth, I'm getting to like, to withdraw from this advance, to stop putting your energy in a receptive state toward that retreat from this and figure it out of what it is you want to attract. You can actually, another bubble of truth is learn by process of elimination. What is it you don't want in a relationship? All right. What is it you don't find attractive in a potential partner? All right. So you are welcome, beautiful bee. All right. So, okay. Cancer male, hi Lindy. Is a promotion happening with me? All right. Sybil Hill, is a promotion happening with me? I'm getting a message from your angels that right now that is totally dependent on what you see as a promotion. If you're talking about fiscally, no. If you're talking about the 3D, no. There is some downloads that needs to happen. There's a relationship with the universe that needs to strengthen, and that in and of itself is a promotion, because that is the kind of energy that will reset the matrix around you. 3 of Ariel, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. This is not a reward card. This is not get what you a receptive card. This is a put in the effort card, and this is the 3 of Pentacles in typical tarot. Oh, and I didn't do this here. In typical tarot, this is the 3 of Pentacles, which is like a getting started energy. So no, but depending on your definition of promotion, yes. Alrighty, I hope that helped you out, Sybil. Oh, and it was your first time listening the other day. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy looking into the mirror that is this empath. All right. Any guided message for Janita Oliver or Hanita? I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that. Okay. Janita, I am sorry for any mispronunciation. Wild wisdom of the fairy oracle for you. I'm going to get a nice little message here. Yep, there they are. Now is the time to not shy away from your energetic entities, from your own energy. I'm sensing that there is a degree of darkness around you, limitation, people around you that don't understand vibrational speak or soul speak, the universal language. All right, because you have glimpse, indigo, rainbow, crystal, children, and beyond. This is a representation of who you are and the kind of person and the kind of way that your energy works in this world. Dragons, pet, communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. This is the relationship that you are to lean on in absence of genuine connection with people around you. It's not their fault. You are just a different sort of person, right? And finding your vibe tribe can be rather difficult because being on this frequency of difference, especially being born under certain circumstance, you have a lot to unlearn. You have to get to know the darkness. You have to find your ethereal friends along the way in order to get to know yourself. Dark moon, maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself. And I love this card, and the feeling I'm getting for you at this present moment is that you have to surrender to the dark space. You have to surrender to the solace. You have to surrender to who you are, which is different, and nobody is going to be able to help you if they're on that other side of the veil, if they just don't get it. So this is a bittersweet process where loving yourself because of your differences enables you, empowers you, strengthens you, but it's done alone. Right? So that was the message for you, Janita. Okay. You're welcome, Jesper. All right, divine guidance. Any message for you? Let's see what we got going on. Oh my god, I'm such a mess. It's not even funny. Actually, it kind of is. All right, divine guidance. We are using the Archangel Power Tarot for you, my dear. Divine guidance. Awesome. All right. You know what it is that you need to do, and it's time to admit that it's time to do it. You know, that's the first step, is making an internal decision about what it is that you need to do so that when it comes time to act on it, you are actually ready. All right. So that's what the Knight of Gabriel is all about. Time to take action. And then it's led to 6 of Raphael, which is the 6 of Cups, which is remembering who you truly are. And you will also be reminiscing about childhood friendships, about the person that you used to be and the people that surrounded you. And it was a purer time. And you may be inspired to reconnect. You may not actually want to take action on that, but just feeding off of the bond, because time and space are nonlinear, going back to that childhood self, experiencing that joy as a replenishing coping mechanism in this current state to help you get ready for something really big. Page of Michael, truthful perspective, perceptive, analytical, and blunt, a new exciting challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review the past, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So taking a glimpse in who you used to be and letting that feed you and getting in touch with your inner child, and not in the way that, you know, is typical with, oh, let me do something that really inspires me, or let me play like a child again. No, it's not so much that. It's about that frequency of love that you used to live in before life jaded you up a little bit, and getting back in touch with that purity of connection. Well, you know, children are so much closer to the veil than adults, and it's kind of reclaiming that energy to get ready for something new. Okay, divine guidance, that was that. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh. Okay, can I ask about my career, Paul Clydesdale? Of course you can ask about your career, Paul Clydesdale. But we're going to be talking about you and your career, Paul Clydesdale. That's a good name. I like it. Here we go. An aspect of what to bring. All right. All right. You actually had a card come out reverse, and it's a good thing. So you have see yourself in nature. I'm using the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Fallon. See yourself in nature. And when I let out that gasp of, oh, this is so good, it's because this is, at least in this deck, an ultimate thought becomes form card. So what you can achieve anything you want. You just have to imagine yourself applying yourself and achieving these goals and feeling as if you've done them, acting as if they are already happening, and putting it into motion with the matrix. Then you have embraced the dark reversed. And the reason why this is a good thing is because you're not taking any shit anymore. There's darkness. There's the darkness of the introspective and the shadow self, and we all have that balance within us, the dark mother goddess energy that birthed the opposite and complete divine expression of opposite, right? But this is going, okay, you're taking your shadow and you're turning it into poison, and I am not dealing with that right now. So it's actually very healthy boundaries being drawn in the workplace so that your vision can come into play. All right, it's being responsible for your energies as well as like being responsible for keeping your space clean, not allowing other people's influence when other people's influence is full of shit. All right, Honor Gaia is your last card concerning your career and what you do. Honor your career. The more energy you put toward using your career as a tool to honor this earth, if you are in a position of power in any way, if you can make a difference, if you can set a trend, if you can trailblaze, you know, with cooperating with the natural law and not so much man's law, Gaia will return the favor by providing things that you need for your soul. Okay? So there's that in regards. We entwined multiple kinds of messages with that one. So there it is, Paul Clydesdale. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Beeflebee. Oh, you're so welcome, Erica. Oh, I'm glad. I made you smile. Sybil, love and career, so confused. Okay, well, let me see if there's anybody else. Let me get to, because Sybil, I pulled the card for you. Let's see if anybody else new needs something here. Chris Colson. Again, I'm using the Messenger Oracle for you by Ravine Fallon. Chris Colson. All right, you have a calling that is tugging at you, and you have convinced yourself and allowed blocks. All right, so I'm not sensing an innate fear that has told you, like, no, you can't, but you have accepted outside circumstance as limitation when that is not how you get stuff done in this world. All right, you were born to create. Hear the ancient ones, focus, and then act. So feeling your call, feeling your inspiration to do something with this world, hear the ancient ones. All right, they are guiding you along the way. They are also providing this sort of inspiration. You have co-inspired. So you like wrote out your karmic outline with a team of energy entities before you were born on this earth who have cooperation in mind for you, who know of your plan, who are helping you ethereally with this plan. So hearing the call and not only for your divine life purpose, but also getting in communion with these ancient ones, with your friends. They are buddy with you. They are broing out with you when you're off in the dreamland, when your 5D self is real tight with some people in the beyond. So taking into consideration all of those things, focus on what you want and then act. Focus on what you want to have happen and don't let anything stop you or overcome some obstacles. Okay? Whew, I like it. All right. And Sybil, yeah, we have 14 people. Okay, we can. All right. And Sybil, yeah, we have 14 people. Okay, we can do it a little more. How long have I been going on here? I don't even know. Oh, 24 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even feel like that. All right, so Sybil, let's get a question about your career. And again, when people ask about the career, more often we will get to the heart of the matter, the cause of the issue, which is always derivative of your own self. So Sybil, for your career. Page of Ariel, reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships are the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay. I'm sensing a project being brought to you, a problem for you to find the solution to. And with that kind of responsibility, you can choose to either feel bogged down by it or take it head on, which you are encouraged to do. And yeah, it may not exactly be what you had dreamed for yourself, but it is the perfect place for you to learn about yourself, to apply yourself, to show the world what you're made out of. And you've co-created this circumstance, so take it as your own, and you will reap the rewards later in an indirect fashion. So just as this situation is coming to you from past circumstances, past decisions, through this and how you handle this, you co-create your future, which will be rewarding, is what I just heard. Woohoo! Good one. All right. Oh, what's this reading about, gang? Well, listen, gang. You can ask me any question. You can ask me a question for a reading for you personally. It's a little quick freebie. I'm doing live events. You can also ask me about how I work and how I function. If you have questions about what mediumship is or anything like that. So, and I don't know how to schedule. I'm going to figure this out, but I would like to schedule future sessions where it's not readings. There are different things available like guided meditations where we can all sit together and attract in peace like a magnet and create peace in our own lives. And I like doing that stuff because it's also like group Reiki healing where we just concentrate on energies and such. But this, feel free to ask a question, any question, okay? And you're welcome to question, okay? And you're welcome, Sybil. And Chris, I answered your message from before, did I not? I believe I did. And let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Janita. And, oh, what's happening? Sorry, I have to scroll up. Okay, so you're welcome, Janita. And Champagne Sea, I would like a card. Champagne Sea. We're going to use Nature's Whispers and see what message comes out for you. And I think I'm going to keep it at an hour tops. So just FYI. Expansion. All right. So expanding your way of thinking and your understanding of the world. As you work on your crown chakra, so your root chakra will expand. Your soul is thirsty for ancient knowledges to be applied within the own self. You're not going to be able to get what you want from this world while you think in the way you were taught to think. So allow information to come to you synchronistically. If you're online, things like Facebook articles, if you've just been thinking about something and then here it is, or a solution to your problem, something will resonate with you, a book can cross your pathway, just new avenues of thought. Expanding your way of thinking will expand your material gain. All right. It'll be good for you on all levels. So there's that. And Lindsay, my mental health has been a barrier to holding down a job. Whew. Yeah, I feel you on that one, darling. All right, we're going to be using the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Robbie Valentine. All right. First of all, we're going to get into some all right. First of all, we're going to get into some perspective about mental illness. It is a physical reflection, just as any mental illness, of your energetic state. So honestly, if I think a real good solution would be to schedule a Reiki healing session with me and see how the change in frequency around you can help change your brain's organs health, because Reiki is life force, right? And it can heal many physical formats as well as mental health. I'm living proof. Living proof. I did it to myself, and I have pulled myself out of the weeds over this past year, and I think it can be really beneficial to you, because mental health is just a natural rejection, a dissonant state with the system in place, labeling mental illness as those who do not cooperate well with this set of rules. All right, so just so you know. All right, ego and balance, and they're somewhat sequential, 15 and 14. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear or worry. And to help with that is balance. Take everyone's input into consideration on an angelic realm, not the physical people realm. All right. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So this ego, this detachment, the illusion of being trapped, transcending the ego will bring in balance. Transcending the ego and viewing yourself in a much gentler light will really help speed things along and help you guide yourself and be drawn like a magnet to a job or a career that is fitting for you, which may be different than anything you've tried before. Okay? Hope that helped you out. That. Message for you, gang. Oh, see, I'm not an astrologer. Cancer, Sun, Leo, blah, blah, blah. That's all really wonderful information. I barely know the dates of astrological signs. I am a little bit more far out, and my intelligence is of a different sort. I don't knock it or anything. It just doesn't interest me. Like, I don't even use it for my own self, other than like, oh, I'm a Gemini. It means this. But anyway, so message for you, gang. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna use the fairies. Wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. Shoot, da-doo, shoot, da-doo, shoot, da-doo. I don't know why, but that song came to mind. Oh, so lovely, gang. The littlest fairy, accompanied with Beauty and the Beast. It's just appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and the small with unconditional love. Ooh. Okay, so in your present moment, there are things that you can appreciate much more than you currently do. And that's only because we are taught to strive for things other than the things that we already have. You can do more magic with what you have by practicing gratitude and appreciation to attract in that which you really want. What you seek is seeking you, but it also does not want judgments in the way that you do not want judgments. All right, you're not going to be able to attract in your career if your mindset is in such a way, and I'm getting tingles right here, if your mindset is in such a way where you automatically find things wrong with people or situations. So really practice the attitude of gratitude in everything around you at this current state. People, places, things, see the bright side, calibrate yourself into this unconditional love, first by giving, then by receiving. Okay, there it is, gang. That's a good one. I like it. Oh, you're welcome, Janita. Karen Clark, hey girl. Is there a message for you? I'm sure there is. Let's find out. Fairy Oracle. Or, I'm sorry, Fairy Tarot. By Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. All right. Yep. Ace of Autumn and Strength. Awesome. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. I read those words, but the real message is that there is a new format, a new layout, a new landscape for your artistic endeavors to become lucrative. So if you are thinking about a career change or just applying your energies differently and budgeting and your time and your efforts, that would be really, really good. Follow those inspirations and create a new atmosphere for yourself to attract in more abundance, because it's not about the money. And if you follow your intuition, you will get what it is you need. There's already sort of this pathway spelled out for you. So go ahead and have the strength to follow blindly your faith. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. All right, so expand into that new format, whatever that may be, whatever inspiration that is. And it doesn't have to be brand new, but we are talking about a new way to apply your energy and budget your time. Okay, awesome, really awesome. Vicky. Hi, Vicky. How you doing? All right. So let's see if there's a message in here for you. Vicky. Okay. Archangel Power Tarot. The Magician, along with Six of Gabriel. You have a lot of victory coming your way, but you are also in the middle of pushing through a wall. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? The Six of Gabriel is a success. It's Six of Wands. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job, all right? Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Accompanied with the Magician, Archangel Raziel, you can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So I feel like very recently you've started to pound at this wall, whether it's in your own thinking, whether it's in physical resistance, circumstance. You recently grasped that this world truly is an illusion, and you started to take action on that. Continue in that vein. Use the power of your thought to ask for what you want or something better. Thank you, I love you, and so it is. Always leave room for the universe to override, right? Because sometimes what we think is not what is best, but the universe will take the core of that wish and put a different wrapping on it for us sometimes. But keep doing what you're doing. You're headed toward sunshine. You're headed toward literally dreams come true. All right. And they, of course, those landscapes always have their own set of lessons and whatnot, but it's going to be a really good step for you. In about 6 months, I'm feeling a really, really good shift. Like the shift will start to show in the physical world of what's going on with your insistence on the inside. Okay? So there it is, Vicky. Hi, Zion. Oh, thanks. I know, I've been doing this for so long, and then I quit, and then but it's, well, thanks for sticking around through all my ups and downs. I appreciate it. All right, Zion. Yeah, okay, the Archangel Power Tarot. But they're going to be using this deck for a constructive manner. They want you to know that your energy is working in your favor. You all saw me shuffle. I'm sure you saw how well that was poking out. So the Six of Gabriel came out again, the Six of Wands of eventual victory. And let's get a tone of the victory. Perspective. Awesome. So there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. This is the Hangman in typical tarot. And you are well on your way with your victory. So, yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of people are spitting their own perspective at you. And it really sucks being a sensitive, because you know that this spit up is not about you at all, but you're still getting filthy with it, right? So right now is not the time to express yourself. Now is not necessarily the time to implement your divine wisdom. It is time to let them do what they're going to do, because you know that your drive and your energy will get you to where you need to be. And yes. So when it comes to dealing with people's energy being thrown at you. You don't want to stop it too soon, but you also don't want to let it go on for too long. So there will be a point in time when a person kind of retracts or takes a breath and like kind of focuses on themselves, but you know it's only them going to just go all over again. So it sends out the right timing for when they take a breath, and I'm seeing you just go like, okay, stop. All right, so as far as taking like a little bit of abuse to sense the right timing to actually make the difference. Okay, there it is, Zion. I hope that helped. All right. You're welcome, Paul Clydesdale. All right. You're welcome, Paul Clydesdale. You're welcome, Divine Guidance. Renee, yes. Let me just see. Okay, cool. Yes, we can have another card. There are not that many comments that I need to pick up. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Oh, hey, Lawson. I know you. What's going on? Okay. Message retracted. Gang, what'd you say? Now I'm curious. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I have to crawl up. Okay, I got to Karen. I got to Vicky. Zion, yes. Okay. Paul, you're welcome. Divine Guidance, you're welcome. Renee. Okay, we're at your second question. Here we go. Ah, we're using this deck. This deck is vibing right now. Okay, 4 of Raphael, along with the Emperor. All right, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. So this is the capital R word with responsibility of your manifestation and your reaction to the world. Your reaction is your responsibility, and Mercury retrogrades are really good at making you confront that fact, dealing with some things, right? Responsibility and Mercury retrogrades are really good at making you confront that fact, dealing with some things, right? Along with other things. But the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of the situation, ambitious plans. So now is the time to really look at what you've overlooked in your own self, make different decisions, and that is taking charge of your life in a way that nobody else can. Taking a look in the mirror, really recognizing where you rely on crutches, where you rely on people and whatnot, and deciding to see the blessing will really move your life forward. Awesome. And you are welcome, Paul. I'm glad it really resonated with you. Am I going to move soon? Oh, I didn't even get to Renee. Okay, sorry. I want to ask, but not sure if I should. I'm just going to channel the message of no, not yet. Let the circumstances come. Again, with that overlooking of possibility, so that is tied. The message came through. I just didn't know it was applicable to something. So yeah, and that stability and efficiency with the Emperor, choosing to slow down enough to see what you've overlooked will really help you in your fiscal, in your home circumstance. Okay, so. Oh, Haiti. Oh, hey, Haiti. All right. I think love and prosperity are a theme. Yes. Oh, are you talking about the love reading that I was asking about? Chris Colson. Yes, it was huge. You are welcome. All right. Champagne Seat. Did I pull a card for you already? I'm pretty sure I did. Hey, Cam. All right, let's get a card for you. And I'm only going to do this for another 15 minutes or so. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, for those of you who, yes, dear heart, you can get Caitlin, Lawson, you can get a card. But I think depending on where, like, I'm seeing the end of the comments, and we may stop with the Lawson just as far as new readings go. Okay, so let me scroll back up here. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, Cam. Flower therapy we are using for Cam. Okay. Not that it matters much because I don't read this deck in reverses typically. Cam, you are a spiritual teacher accompanied with emotional healing. So you heal others as you heal yourself. I'm guided to give you a tidbit of my own life to show you how this can be set in motion and the process that is happening here. So when I first remembered that I was sexually abused, I was like, the universe brought to me people who were suffering more than I from the same thing. So by just being there for them, by hearing their story, by connecting with them and saying that I had been through the same thing, it heals you as you heal yourself. And that's kind of the process. There's a struggle. There's it's not a deep struggle, but it is a struggle, especially when we are sensitive people swimming against the current as far as society goes. We are born with a sense of struggle, right? Because we've strayed so far from the natural balance of things, and this is the society, and this is awful, you know, and so we have to, so take comfort where you can, give advice and support where you can, and always let that period of teaching be a period of learning, because as you speak, so those words will be applicable to your own self. All right. Oh, that was beautiful. Lulu Maria, hola. Hola, how are you? Lulu Maria, hola. Hola, how are you? All right. Erica Montes, your career. Let's see. Yes, meditation circles. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right. Inventing spirit. Okay. So, Erica, I'm going to get to you, and then I will answer Eventing Spirit and answer your question about how I got into this. It's actually pretty fun. So, your career, Erica. Let's get Fairy Tarot real quick. Oh, Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So this is a good balance of energy. This is the Six of Pentacles. So you will receive everything you need from the universe, and be sure to give as much as you receive, if not more. Be sure to put out positive karma outside of your career as well, and it will show itself back to you in your career by divine circumstance. I'm sensing a project being set up for you, like a surprise from your angels. Angels love to delight, right? We love to delight ourselves. Surprises are good, you know? So like, as you busy yourself with putting in positive karma and being of service outside of your career, you will find that your ethereal team is working with you to delight you in your career as a reward for your true efforts in being of service, which is the rent we pay for existence on this earth. Okay. You're welcome, Lindsay Dawson. All right. And so, oh, I'm sorry. Event Spirit. Yes, a card for you. But Sybil, you asked the question. How long have I been doing reading? I was 24. So about 4 years ago, my mother was invited, because of her career choice, to audition for a reality show dealing with the Renaissance Fair people, because my mother's an educator of Native American stuff, and the Renaissance is all the time about the time of you know, using the animal and just that sort of time period. So even though my mom wasn't like Renaissance Fair people, she was invited to audition for this show just because of the wavelength and just that sort of time period. So even though my mom wasn't like Renaissance Fair people, she was invited to audition for this show just because of the wavelength of her career. And by invitation, they invited her to ask anyone else who might want to audition. So I did. I sent in this tape. I had no idea what I was doing. I borrowed a costume. I had mermaid hair because I was a cisgendered woman at the time. And I decided to do a little research. And the Renaissance Fair was happening like 20 miles from Chicago. And my friend was visiting town. And we were like, we have to go. We have to go. And when I went to the tarot tent, I got tingles all over my body. And it was like the second opportunity for tarot, because I saw an advertisement, a poster on a community restaurant saying like tarot deck looking for a good home. And I was like, oh, should I call? Nah, I don't know. But then when I went to the tarot tent, there was no other option. And then I started. All right. So eventing spirit. Archangel Power Tarot. Let's get a card for you. Epiphany and Page of Gabriel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. And you're like, yeah, I kind of already know that. But there's a new reality of how you can do that. All right. There's a different way of service. And that's where that epiphany comes from. And the Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. So there's going to be inspired thought that perhaps, no, you have not experienced this yet. You haven't really opened yourself up to the possibility of something different. But once you do, there's going to be this epiphany happening. Once you accept that there might be something different, because I'm feeling a little bit of stagnation. You feel full of purpose and you feel like you are applying yourself, but you're ready for something different on an energetic level. So as soon as your ego accepts that idea, bam. Really though, your inspired thought will really electrify you. And this just fell. 6 of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. All right. So as you make these transitions, just know that you are honoring the inspirations and you are giving into the universe for them to give back to you. Awesome. Awesome. You're welcome, Lindsay. Libra, if that helps. I mean, sometimes in a personal reading, maybe, but like, yeah. Let's see. You're welcome, Champagne. Sybil. Love reading might say divorce is scary. All right, Sybil, we pulled a few cards for you already, though. I'm going to see what's going on here. Hello, Kisneros. Any message from my spirit guide? Hello. Okay. We're using the Soulmate cards by Tony Carmine Salerno for you. Who? Your name is Who? 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 Who's on first? Okay. You are who you are because of your history. All of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom. Every experience has blessed you in some way. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. There is a residual resistance to the divine feminine energy because there was not really a positive role model of such in your formative years, in your impressionable years, the ones where we learn by observation and we make of the world what we will of that. So it's time to unlearn by the precedents of your life, by the examples in your formative years of what the divine feminine energy is. And when you embrace the true divine feminine form, do some research on your own and allow it to present itself to you. You will get more and more ready for the love that you seek, the love that you crave. And it all starts with being willing to let go of all judgment, all precedence, all expectation of this. Unlearn. Okay? That's a good message. It's a lot of soul work, but I'm glad I got to tell you. Because once you release that stuff, whew, you have no idea how it's held you back in many regards of your life. We need good examples of the divine masculine and energy forms. Hey, yes, let's see. I'd love to find out why I'm so blocked in prosperity. I want to offer healing and things full time, but I don't know anymore, dude. Ugh, I got bills to pay. All right, so root chakra stuff. The fairies want to speak. Wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. You saw me shuffle. You saw it come out. This came up before. The answer to your question of prosperity is that you are not honoring how your energies interact with the universe. Do some research on what indigo children are. All right. Do some research on that sort of energy source and you have blocked the flow because you focused your attention too much on fighting the system, on going against the current in a self-sabotaging way. There is a path of least resistance while going against the current of society. All right. So, yeah, follow your own boat, listen to the signs. The divine flow of the energy of money isn't coming to you because you have yet to channel your energy properly. When you figure out how to do that, the world will react in kind. Okay? I know. It's that big R word. It's the capital R word. Responsibility. Just in the ethereal realm. Why is this message? Gang, what are you saying? It keeps saying message retracted. I don't understand. Oh, thank you, Haiti. Yes, I am a mirror. I'm a channel. It's what I do. I'm glad they resonate and you feel the truth. That's all I want. Lulu Maria. I would like to receive guidance about the record label that I want to be signed by. I want to release my project soon. Please, guidance from my angels. I just heard be careful. Be careful. They wouldn't want to be promoting your art. They're going to be after the money and the money alone. So practice your discernment and explore your options when it comes to that. All right. So Messenger Oracle by Ravine Felon. They might want to try to stifle your art. So if you go with this, we are all connected, right? So if you go with this, hold your power and keep it real. All right. If they want to tweak it because they know the flow of money and what would get money, it's not about the money with your music. At least it shouldn't be. All right. The money will be a byproduct. You can do the Adele route and laugh at people and be like, no, I am the artist. No, absolutely. If that's the route you decide to go. There is also another option about record label. So one that is more lighthearted, one that is more empowering. It would be smaller, it would be riskier for you, but it would be more on the wavelength of you. So whatever you decide to do, remember you're all connected and you are responsible for how you get your art out. All right? Let's see. You're welcome, Karen. May you post this, please? The phone connection poor right now. I wasn't able to hear the whole message. Oh, you know what? It should be. I will try. Gang, I will try. It should record and post after I end the stream. If not, I'm sorry. It's my first time doing it. But I got reasonable rates if you really want some divine interference as well, you know? So if it's not meant to be this time, you'll get to hear what you want to get to hear, okay? Or what you need to hear. Wendy, yes, of course, Wendy. Let's get to you. All right. And we are coming, perfect. Wendy, I'm using the flower and the butterfly deck. You have a guardian angel that's like ready for business right now. It's like no joke. Oh! They want one from each. And I think there's something to be said about a flower and a butterfly. So source and those who receive nutrition from source. Financial healing from the flower deck. Accompanied with grief work. Wow. So talk about as within, as above, so below, as within, so without. The more that you process your grief and release your grief, the more your material world will take care of you. It is encouraged for you to dive deep, to express, to live through whatever emotions you are currently immersed in so that you can burn through it. You can go through it and there's nothing residual when you are finished having this experience. And then just watch how the world changes around you when you're done. Watch how supported you are once you've taken care of your emotional self. Beautiful, Wendy. That was gorgeous. Do not quit ever again. Sure, Sybil. I don't like quitters. Oh, you're welcome, Vicky. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, you're welcome, Zion. Oh, I'm so perfect. I didn't mean to. I meant to say it's perfect, but I said I'm so perfect. Shoot, maybe I am. All right, in Lawson, Caitlin, let's get to you. Sorry if I revealed your secret identity. Didn't mean to. Okay. Yeah, I'm just putting some stuff away, trying to be somewhat organized. All right. Fairy Tarot. Here we go, Lawson. Yeah. Okay. All right. You have 4 cards that jumped out. 6 of Summer, 9 of Summer, 10 of Winter, and Prince of Spring. Okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So now is the time for you to review your past. Now, especially in your childhood, bubble of truth, there is a secret to your inner workings from your childhood, and not so much about the impression of others in your childhood, but your choice of reaction. We carry that capital R word up until the generally agreed age of reason is 7, right? So from then on, you are also responsible from taking everything of your formative years, from taking what you have learned. Then you make choices about those learnings, right? And so even though you're a child and you're innocent, you still made choices that went with the flow of impression, rather than making the stronger choice to be your true self. So now's the time to review when that happened, how that happened, feel it out, do some meditations. Archangel Michael is really good with providing safe space for memories to resurface, which will lead you to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a really good card. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time in life. Right? So there's a lot of room at the table. Okay, metaphor, you have a table being set, there's lots of food, and right now you are in the process of anticipation and setting the table beautifully and gorgeously while the cook does their thing in the kitchen, and that's the universe providing this really wealthy meal. All right, so do what you got to do to prep and make everything real shiny and pretty. 10 of Winter and Prince of Spring, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. This is the 10 of Swords. This is the end of the sword suit. This is a release card. The worst is now behind you. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship, Prince of Spring. This is movement forward energy. And the horse with this knight, it's Knight of Wands energy. This is pretty fast going. This is co-creative energy. So you're going to hit the ground running in about 6 months. Right now, really focus on the details, focus where your true hurts came from, and set that beautiful, beautiful table for everyone who is on their way, right? You're setting up the dinner. The dinner's being cooked. It ain't time to eat yet. Okay? Okay. I think that is where I'm hopping off. It's been an hour. I did say I would get to Lawson. And then, yes. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got to you once. Yes, I do believe I'm signing off. You are very welcome, all. I finally got my birth certificate today, and now I get my time of birth. Okay. Forever and ever. Amen. Good job. Oh, for the charts for a time of birth. Yeah, I am not a math person. That is a wonderful world. It's a little too scientific for me. I'm more of a fae than a human. I don't like having so much to think about and figure out and label and classify and calculate. Oh God, no, just give me your dream. Just let me feel your vibes. I'll tell you your problems. I'll be clairvoyant. Alrighty, y'all. That is what I'm doing here. Gang, I hope that I can save this and post this. it is, if not, I mean, it's just a live reading. It's not a guided meditation. So I hope if I can't post this, that everybody got something out of it. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. You're so welcome. Yes, yes. Mwah. I love all of you, and I look forward to doing more stuff like this in the future. Alrighty. Take care. Bye, y'all.